Okay, right here we have what's known as a shrinkage crack, and this has no bearing on the foundation performance. All right, it's in the span of a hand. I don't know whose. Goes back this direction. What happens is that the concrete and the brick actually expands. You'll never measure it. Concrete actually shrinks. You'll never be able to measure that. But they both expand and contract at different rates. They're different materials due to the weather conditions and the environment, due to the environment, the moisture and everything else. So all the pressure comes out at the corners, and then you just have these things. Some people call them corner pops. Completely superficial in regard to the foundation. Now, if that corner pops out, and it hasn't, but if it pops out, that's what's holding your brick up. So it's more of a wall issue and a brick issue. But it's not just that, it's also a wood destroying insect issue. Because now termites, like the other cracks, by the way, that I found around the foundation, the termites can move up through those cracks into there, according to the Texas Pest Control Board or Texas Department of Agriculture. Okay, that is a conducive condition to wood destroying insects, and I have to write it on the report. So it's not a foundation problem, but it's a termite concern. And if this problem was to degrade, then it might be a brick problem, but it's not a foundation problem. Okay, we're moving on along here. This faucet has been, how about this? Check this out. I shouldn't have put it back. Handle's missing, so we put a fitting on here, and it does not have a vacuum breaker. But yeah, your handle's missing. This faucet needs to be replaced. So, is it working? Yeah, because they bootlegged that thing on there. Is it working like it was designed to work? No, it's working. It is a custom, unconventional application. This hole should be sealed. The electric disconnect, and I didn't do this when I just finished a video about the condensing unit. I did not mention that the condensing unit is located behind the unit. The disconnect should be to the side of the unit, not behind it, so people can service it. And it should be sealed on 3 sides. And we're kind of moving on along over here. Now, we've taken the patio and we've extended it. We booted it out with a little foundation extension. And we made a room, a den, if you will. And we do not have GFCI here, and we do not have an in-use cover here. But as we extended this thing out, that piece, we got some hairline cracks. We got a hairline crack right, and this is not post tension like the rest of the foundation. Okay, I found one. I know that I found more. Can I count you twice? No. There's another one. I think I counted 3 over here. And then some of our siding is kind of deteriorating over here, up behind the wall right there. Okay, we got some separation right there, and we got the deteriorating wood, and this siding is too close to the ground. I'm going to call it high soil. I don't know what you can do about it. Probably nothing, but it makes the report. It makes the report. The light, all this thing around here, light should be sealed. Okay, kind of loose, aren't you, buddy? Okay. Moving on along, and this is where we started. This is the end of part 2 of the exterior wall.